Allah when He wants to guide the servant, He begins to guide them to put a power upon their soul. They have an inner calling towards realities. If Allah doesn't begin to push that light and energy onto the soul, they can never come to guidance. Never. It's not anyone's cleverness. That's why Allah for salah has us reciting that, hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah, come to prayer, come to success. And the believer's response is, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi aliyyil azim, that there is no hawla, no help and no power except in Allah. Means that when we sit and make contemplation, Prophet gave for us that say that, because the deep reality is that you have no ability to pray. You have no ability to come to any type of Divinely success without the might and majesty of Allah, Izzati wa Jalalihi, by His might and His majesty. And that's why Allah has a saying that when the prayer and the azan is going off, repeat to yourself, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi aliyyil azim. When you can't complete your ibadah and you can't compete or complete your worshipness, you're dying and you're being defeated. Not to be content with that means you are slowly being slaughtered, and the power against that is the zikr of la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi aliyyil azim. Every day 100 times minimum. When you find that your energy, your hawla and quwwa, that you feel there's no help reaching to you to get to your worshipness, and that you're not reaching a quwwa, a power. That's why again the meditation, tafakkur and contemplation. If you feel that's not reaching to you, you have to recite and keep reciting, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, and make your connection, asking Allah that, please send your help and send your power, for without that I cannot pray, I cannot achieve any goodness. And that's a might and a majesty and a light that comes to the soul. And it comes to the soul and slaps shaitan in the head and slaps the nafs in the head, get off the chair. And the two of them are frightened by that power. That's why this world is against Islam. The mere azan puts terror in the heart of those two. When they hear the azan, they know that these servants and these souls are potentially reaching to a power. And if that power should reach that third individual, he smacks them off the chair and he hits them off the chair. And as soon as he's seated upon that chair, he will instruct the body according to Allah's will and desire that, now pray to your Lord, wash before you pray. The one whom does not pray, he's not clever, shaitan is sitting on his head, and that's nothing to be proud of. Like a donkey that reached to nothing, like a farm animal that lost out into the field. That we have to visualize the reality, visualize these things. That how can I let shaitan sit upon my chair? How can I let my nafs sit upon my chair and humiliate my soul to be nothing? Means then their zikrs, their practices is a means of power. So imagine that when that soul becomes empowered, how much shaitan is fearful of that. We said before, the hadith of Prophet is the one whom reaches a reality, and rijal and manhood is like the strength of 1,000 men. 1,000 men. So what happens to those two other partners if the one sitting on that chair is like 1,000 men? Means they're defeated, they're brought down, continuously brought down. Every practice they do burns those two. Every zikr they recite burns the two, and they become like dogs at the feet of the soul, under each of his feet. And every zikr they do, one dog is burning and the nafs, the other dog, is burning. And that's what Allah wanted for us. Not when the beast is on the chair and that we're like a dog under their feet. The concept of rijal and the way of following the holy companions, following the Ahlul Bayt, so that one day we could truly follow the way of Sayyidina Muhammad. What distinguished Prophet from all Prophets is the might and majesty that Allah Izzati wa Jalalihi dressed the authority of Prophet in the extent in which his might and power put his shaitan under his feet, his nafs under his feet like no other Prophet of Allah. And as a result his eternal destiny and destination is the sultanate. As a result of that power he sits on the seat of authority for all of creation, representing Allah. Throughout the heavens and throughout the physical world, wherever creation is creation, its king and its authority, what Allah refers to Sultanan Nasira,